When Mary Hunt-Scoville was growing up, there was one thing she always wanted, a big sister. Someone who would stand up for her and love her no matter what. 32 years ago, Mary was the fourth child born to Sylvia Monahan. Since Sylvia was raising her children alone and on welfare, she was forced to give the baby up for adoption. She later had 2 more children she was able to keep. Mary, adopted by a loving family and living in Seattle, Washington, didn't know she was less than 200 miles from her birth family's home in Oregon. When she was 30, she decided to search for them, and 18 months ago she had happy reunions with Sylvia, her birth mother, and Jennifer, her younger birth sister. But the reunion Mary is still waiting for will happen today. She will meet Vicki, the big sister she's always wanted.
My name is Vicki Otis, and right now I'm getting ready to go meet my sister who was adopted at birth.
My name is Mary Hunt-Scoville, and I live in Seattle, Washington with my husband Mark, my dog Abby, and our 3 cats. And I'm getting ready to meet my big sister Vicki for the very first time in my whole life.
Mary's 32 and I'm 37.
I'm gonna drive down to Vancouver and pick her up at the Portland airport.
I live in Cortland, Virginia, and I live in the country, and I love it. I have a wonderful 6-year-old child. His name's John.
I'm the youngest of 2 adopted kids. I have an older brother. He's 3 years older than I am. My mom and dad couldn't have kids. We're really close. I have a really supportive family.
I'm the oldest of 5 kids. There was Jamie, Doug, and Scott, and then there was Jenny and I. And Jenny and I are on opposite ends of the scale. She's the youngest and I'm the oldest.
My mother tells a story. I was asking where babies come from, and Mom explained how that happened, and I said, so how was I born? And my brother looked at me and said, you weren't born, you were adopted.
Mom told me, came right out and told me when I was about 12 that I had a sibling. She didn't know if it was a boy or girl, had no idea, because Mary was adopted literally at birth. Mother never got to hold her.
And you always wonder why. You know, why couldn't my mother keep me?
You kept me, you kept Jamie, you kept Doug. Why couldn't you keep Mary?
She already had 3 children and she was on welfare. And when she came up pregnant with the 4th child, the state just said no.
Welfare basically told her, you have to do this. And in that time, they could do that.
I did have fantasies about what my birth family was like. Very strange ones. I thought perhaps that my birth family were aliens. And I would spend hours designing radio receivers that I was going to build so that I could pick up signals that they were trying to send me. In 1989, I started really wondering. And so I went to the agency and got the information, and it said that I had 3 siblings, that I had 2 older brothers and an older sister. You know, I was like, oh, a sister, I have a sister, you know, I wonder what she looks like, I wonder where she lives, I wonder if she knows about me, I wonder if she thinks about me.
I didn't think about Mary per se, because I didn't know it was Mary, but I thought about, you know, there's a brother or sister that's not, there's one of us missing. You know, there's one of us missing.
You have moments in your life that you can remember what you were doing, what you were wearing, where you were sitting, and that was one of those moments for me, reading that paper and seeing that I had a sister. That was very huge.
I called Mom and asked her what she wanted for Christmas, somewhere probably early fall of '96. And she told me that what she wanted was that she wanted to find her child.
When I decided to search, it took me some time to think about it in terms of, is this somebody that really wants to see me? I found a confidential intermediary who would do the search for $250. And then in November of 1996, she called me and said she had located my birth mother, and that she was thrilled to be found, and that she couldn't wait to talk to me. And about a month after that, Mark and I packed up the car and drove down to Lincoln City and met her for the first time.
The reason that I wasn't part of the reunion when Jenny and Mom and everybody met Mary was, at that particular point in time, I had just broke up with my fiance. I didn't want her to meet me in the emotional state I was in and go, oh my God, this is my family.
It was a year before she let me know again through Jennifer, my younger sister, that it was okay for me to call her now.
My answer machine was blinking and I hit it and it said, "Vicki, this is your little sister Mary." And I went, "Okay." And I hit save and I played it like 20 times.
Finally we got to speak in person on the phone, and from the first sentence, it was a sense of deja vu. It was like, I know you. I've known you forever.
Over a 2-hour conversation, that hole was filled. And we were just, I mean, we talked like we'd been together all our lives.
I had spent so many years thinking about Vicki and fantasizing about Vicki and, you know, not knowing her name, but, you know, thinking about my big sister. And I wanted a big sister so bad. And to talk to her and be able to connect was such a gift. And it's just a huge blessing.
After about the second phone call, we both started ending the phone call with "I love you," which is, to some people might be strange, saying "I love you" to somebody you've never seen in person, but it fits. It just fits.
I've always loved her. I've always loved Vicki, even when I didn't know who she was.
It's an indescribable feeling. It's like excitement, fear, happiness, sadness, everything mixed up. You get all these feelings all at once.
So finally I'm getting to meet my big sister. I'm really excited to meet her. I just can't wait.
I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. This is one of the pictures that Mary sent me. This is when we're both the same age in this picture and this one. And it's not the exact same haircut, but it's really close. She keeps her mouth open just like I do. It's like,
When I was younger, when I would like date somebody, or they'd give you letters or give you pictures, I would never keep them. And now when Vicki and Jennifer send me stuff, I just can't bear to part with it. I will keep it forever, and then my children and my children's children can read it and learn about their aunts, grandparents, all of that stuff.
I'm the only member of my family on the East Coast, and the way I got here is I wrestled professionally for 7 years.
It's so unique. I don't know anybody else who's a wrestler. I've never met a professional wrestler before, so I want to ask her if it's fake.
These are the dream catchers I make. This is one of the first ones I made, but it's probably about 5 years old.
The dream catcher that my sister made for me. One of my good colors is purple. I love purple. And it's just beautiful. It's very wonderful.
Like with me, her favorite color is purple too, which was really cool. Gotta have lots of film. Got 32 years of pictures to make up for.
I mean, just a bunch of beach clothes, just in case something warm in case it rains, something short-sleeved in case it doesn't.
Mary, you better be really happy. I do not wear makeup. I do not like makeup, but I'm going to put makeup on for you.
You gonna go with me? You gonna go with me?
And it fits. One down.
I have to get my suit. What? You wondering where you fit in the car? You don't. You have to stay here.
See you in a week, Sheila. Be a good girl. Take care of the house. Time to go get John John. Right now, John John's at school. I was gonna let him stay out of school, but he's already gonna miss a week. And he's kind of an honor roll student, A+s all the way. I'm getting ready to go pick him up, get him his haircut and all. So he's gonna miss the last 2 hours, but he'll have been there most of the day. Ready to go get your haircut? Yes? Ready to get on an airplane?
Yes.
Yes? Are you excited?
Nope.
No, you lie. Just shorten what he's got. We gotta get him handsome. It's okay. You get to meet your Aunt Mary.
I feel like it's
Water.
Just water. I'm okay, Mom? Is that all right?
Perfect. Thank you.
There you are, kiddo.
Now we're ready.
You did great.
All right, let's go.
Where are we going?
We're going to the airport. You ready?
I thought we was going to Burger King.
Well, we'll go to Burger King on the way to the airport.
I thought I've been lifting weights. There's a magic about the term sister. It's just as if for somebody who's probably never been adopted to try and understand what it's like to not know where you come from. You can imagine what it would be like, but you can't know. And so I imagine that this is what it's like to have a sister. I imagine that your sister is somebody who probably loves and hates you at the same time, that they know every stupid thing about you and like you anyway. It's a woman thing. It's a total woman thing. I'm really excited to meet her. I just can't wait. Oh, it was beautiful when I left Seattle. I mean, it was sunny, it was nice. I thought, oh great, it's going to be a wonderful drive down. And about an hour into the drive, it just started to pour. Originally, I thought Vicki's flight was going to be at 6:20. And then it turns out, I called and checked, and it was actually 6:07, so okay, a little more pressure. And then when I called and I found out it was coming in at 5:26, there was no way I was going to make it. I was like, ah. My whole life, I've always wanted to know all of my relatives, my birth family. And I'm meeting Vicki is one step closer to having that in place. I hate being late. Today, Jennifer is going to go to the airport with me to meet Vicki. She knows Vicki, and I don't really. I'm glad she can be there to be part of it. It's in Portland Airport, yay! Oh man, I'm really nervous. I just wanted to get there. I didn't want Vicki to sit there and wait, wondering where I was, if I was going to show up or not. I felt really bad that I wasn't there to meet her when she got off the plane. I just wanted to get in and find her and be with her. American Airlines?
Should be number 4.
Number 4. This
I'm not used to being nervous. I'm very self-confident, very self-assured now. Don't get nervous.
Stop! You're not better. You're going the wrong way.
There goes my makeup. See you.
I was so afraid that, maybe she wasn't going to like me, or maybe it wouldn't be there when we met in person. And it was like the minute our eyes met from 50 feet away, it was there. It was there from the moment we made eye contact.
There was nothing but me and Mary. There was no people, there was no airport, there was nothing. It was me and Mary, and that's all it was. And I'm not a person who cries in public, and I didn't care. All I cared about was I had her in my arms where she's belonged for 32 years.
Oh yeah, what crying's good for you. Cleanses the soul. Look at you.
You know what Vicki's thinking and feeling just by looking at her face, and I wanted to see her face and see how she felt about me. She didn't have to say anything. I could see.
Great. Oh man, I had major brain.
That was the coolest feeling I've ever had in my life. It was just, she was home. I got my hug immediately, and I didn't even have to ask for it.
Little man.
Oh God. John, come here.
Little man.
This is your Aunt Mary. Say hello.
Nice to meet you. I met John. Oh, he is such a great kid. He's Vicki's whole world. She just loves him so much. She's such a good mom. Jennifer kind of was standing back, didn't want him to intrude. It's like, get over here, you belong here too. And it was just the 3 of us. With the 3 musketeers.
God help him now.
I'm the shortest one, that so sucks.
It was beyond expectations. It was beyond anything I dared hope to expect.
It's like she's always been here. There's no getting to know each other. There's no awkward moments. It's just, it's right. It's so right.
That was one of those moments that I will remember when I am 90 as clearly as I remember it today. It will always be with me in just every bit as strong as it was when it happened.
Give me a full. Cool. This one turned out good. That's going with me.
We went straight to Grandma's house.
Hey, mean old lady. Come on. Wake up from your nap. Sit. I'll come to you. You sit.
She's the only living grandparent. She's like the matriarch of the family.
Well, how you like your great
they
tall
hurt.
sister?
You know, they hurt right
But
here.
is she taller than you are?
Yeah, I'm finally not the tallest one in the family.
There are not enough words for me
I'm
to
going back Friday.
try
I
and
can't
explain
find
how it feels to be with these
can't handle
people
this.
who are funny in the same way I'm funny and weird in the same way I'm weird. You know, my mother always told me I would grow out of being clumsy.
No. No.
And I finally figured out I am never going to be a graceful little ballerina.
No, I've never been graceful. I'm me, you take me or you leave me. Mary's the same way. Take her or leave her.
Our hair, our voices, our eyes,
High energy. We talk a lot.
bad hips, our funny walk, you know, with bad bags.
Bad knees.
Obnoxious.
Image is not important. Neither one of us are plastic.
Our teeth, Vicki and I, we have the same overlapping teeth.
There's so many similarities, it'd take me a month.
So I can send you pictures of your gorgeous sister.
They press that button right there.
And you can tell everybody who got the looks in the family.
We split them. I want to walk this shore and get some seashells without getting wet. All three of us are so much alike, it's not funny. Yeah, I mean, it's just 3 peas in a pot. 3 musketeers. Here, sis, go fly a kite.
I was a little worried that Jennifer was going to be jealous. And there's no question that we're all totally comfortable with each other, and no two of us or no one of us is more important than the whole group.
We're gonna put all 3 names here. We want to come back and see our names in 10 years. No.
That's easy though.
No, you have to.
No, you don't get to
do it
take
right.
the easy way out. That's no fun. As soon as I met you, it was instant connection. And it was so cool. I never ever had that connection with anybody. And so now I have sisters. For the first time in my life, I really feel like I have sisters. And it's cool.
Now I gotta take a picture. Now it's right. There we go. Now it's right.
Sylvia, my birth mom, we were hoping she was going to come. It was kind of up in the air, but we were really glad that she did make it out. She came out on Saturday, and I'm really glad that she's here because it kind of completes the circle.
Well, I've been thinking about it for, 2-3 weeks. When all I could imagine was getting my 3 girls all to myself.
Here we are. Yes.
And you pop.
No bubbles!
Cheers to sisters and family. We're home. All the women are home. All the women are home.
It's a life-changing event. My life is never, ever going to be the same. Having an older sister, it's exceeded my wildest expectations. I mean, it is everything I had hoped it would be like and more. She talks me up and she supports me and she brags on me and it feels really good. It's like, wow, it's sisters. I mean, she's my big sister.
I knew from the minute I saw her in my heart, it's not going to be one of these where she found us and then all of a sudden she's gone. It's not going to be that way. There's no doubt in my mind. I won't have it. Check out the moon, guys. That's pretty.
Ooh. I belong. They make me really happy. It makes me feel really just overjoyed to be around all of them together. And I don't want the moment to end.